Or will it be, and will we be late to our next set? Doesn't matter if we're late to our next set, because Liquid is in the next set as well, so if we're late to the next set, it's like, whatever.
Prepare
Liquid can't
for
exactly
battle.
leave early.
Alright, game is lost. CIS wasted itself.
What happened?
Delved the Shadow Fiend. Game is over.
Oh, probably meant to give him a tango, I'm guessing.
Yeah, God Black? I don't
Maybe-
know, actually.
Maybe they're just that confident, and Gold Black is like, guys, I gotta even the odds.
Then you would deny it in front of them in lane. You would.
Oh yeah, you drop it in
You would
mid.
drop it in the lane
Yeah.
and deny it. And it would
So.
give you a soul in a perfect world, but you know, that would be broken.
Somebody else the other day, they're like, can you get souls off of, like, denying items? And it's like, no,
Used to
otherwise
be
the
a thing, I believe.
But then the strat would be just buy branches and get yourself
exactly.
souls.
It used to be
Anyway,
the strat with
30
Venom Wards, you would
seconds to
put Roche was in its old position. Venom Wards in the Roche pit. Once Shadow denies them, you can claim full souls. Most broken strat ever.
yeah, I also, lots of funny things there. Let's quickly introduce the teams on CIS Rejects. We've got Iceberg, a very strong, very new to the scene mid laner. We've got 666 playing up that Juggernaut. We've got Always Want to Fly, or Wanna Fly, I guess, on the Wyvern.
The battle begins.
Lich going to be played by Go Black, and of course that leaves Afterlife on the off laner.
The Liquid Kuroki's on the Disruptor, who managed to get the ward placed by CIS. So, early vision advantage coming out for Fata on the Viper mid, who's going to have a very good time with that. The lane vision coming out for the Shadow Fiend on top of him having his own is going to make lane even harder. And to round it out, Jarek's on the Tusk, Mind Control's on the Clark, and Matumba on the Jack.
Now, this top lane from Matumba Man should be pretty simple. It's a little bit rough trying to catch out the slaughter. Actually, Shadowfiend going down. Is he just about to die?
Yeah,
One more auto attack will do it. And that is our first blood. I was expecting Shadowfiend to die a bunch to Tusk and Fodder. I wasn't expecting him to die before the minute mark.
I was thinking the Tusk would need at least level 2, but he proved us wrong.
Was the ice shards just perfect? I didn't actually catch the very beginning of the engagement.
Yeah, they ward him off, and the auto attacks were just too much, and Link actually taking a lot of damage trying to get the ward.
Viper has level 2, so even if he runs out of mana and can't use that poison attack, he can still just get a crap ton with another toxin, and Iceberg actually eating the ward there, choosing the regen over... Well, he's at 6, so... Never mind.
They just want to deny that vision as soon as possible.
They don't want to risk it getting de-warded as well, even though it is a potential soul, and he gets the gold anyway when he eats it, so... Oh.
But the change to PM to eat wards just made supporting, like, such a game, I feel like.
Not only that, it does help in mid. You get the double regen off of when you eat the ward. You get double the regen a Tango would normally give you. And so I think a play like that certainly very helpful. Although why does Shadowfiend have a Tango in his stash? I will never know.
From when he died, he would have the Tango in the stash
To get the TP. Yeah. So in this mid lane, they're kind of running a dual mid coming out from CIS Rejects. Actually, Lich is maybe now rotating away. Do you think he can do this, or if he's left alone, oh my goodness, Jerax. I mean, they're gonna get the bounty, but oh, he rolls over it, and now actually Kuroki's kind of on the wrong side of town. Here comes Spotter, knowing he doesn't have enough health. He might take no. The second raise is definitely gonna miss, and this is just a lot of wasted time for everyone.
If that shard block actually stopped him getting the bounty in, that would have been like the I've ever seen from a Tusk.
I think it had to be.
Yeah,
I think it had to be a little bit further forwards, or a little bit further down. I guess is the direction in Dota. It's rough. Mind control.
Sorry, go on.
So just mind control's having a tough time in bottom. What were you saying?
To answer your question about the Lich, I think he needs to continue doing this. Shadowfiend's like quite far behind already. He doesn't have his model yet. He's actually leading on CS, but I think that's just dealing with like outputting a lot of pressure instead of going to the CS. Which will probably change soon. Now that Tusk is here, you can see the Shadowfiend like going to the wave. So he needs for Lich to do the stacking, which he's doing right now.
And it actually works out, as you said, the Lich can stack, can be near enough by that if there is trouble, he can come back in, throw out that Frost Blast, and see about helping. In the top lane, though, we did notice that Slaughter went down. It's a really rough lane, because normally, if it's anybody but the Disruptor, you can just sprint away most of the time. Even with someone who has, like, a stun, you just wait out the stun. But Disruptor, you sprint away, and then you're right back in the middle of it.
Yeah, and then you're just taking more damage from using the sprint in the first place. But
So.
the damage, you have to have it leveled, right? He's still level 1. And I think the way they rectify this is as soon as Shadow Fiend takes stacks, he has to come mid. There has to be clear communication between that, so he actually gets a way to go back into the game. Because right now, he's struggling.
I didn't realize he was actually still level 1. I assumed that he had just tried to sprint away because I only caught the tail end and he was quite far away. But as you said, he doesn't even have an option to sprint away. And Fodder again going for a lot of harass onto Iceberg. I've seen Iceberg play in a couple other tournaments that I've managed to catch him. He generally dominates mid, but he's a very high risk, high reward player. And this light matchup not in favor of him. I don't think there's much you can do against a Viper who's pretty naturally tanky to your main source of magic damage.
He's doing a good job at the moment. He's 6 CS up. He's full health with the DD rune, so his lane's going fine now. Mostly due to the Lich though. Tusk just hasn't had the ability to go in when the Lich is constantly harassing the Viper down to low health.
And because the Lich is up there, it does mean they've sacked other lanes. Mind Control is level 4 compared to this level 2 on Afterlife, on the offlane SLTV, and of course Gyrocopter is having a free farm field day. 34 CS at almost 5 minutes in.
Top tower is under attack.
And you can see the difference between Clockwork putting a tiny bit of pressure and the joke's like 8 CS behind.
Oh, Iceberg, even with the DD, is going down. One more auto attack will do it. Jerax with another beautiful block. It felt like he didn't even feel like on the Iceberg he couldn't wander around the ice shards and get out. Ooh.
Yeah, that block was like...
Sure. It was really well done. So, we've got another pause. Indeed. So, we got another pause, unfortunately, coming out. I'm not sure what's up. He maybe is saying I'm having some lag issues, folks, and hopefully it's not whatever happened last game.
Yeah, what happened last game? I thought it was just like pretty free-flowing, good games, right? Happened? Right?
Yeah, they were just 3 calm, action-packed games. So.
Calm and action-packed. 2 different things, though.
I am drinking my tea, so my brain starts working.
Yeah,
Chugging that business.
I subbed out my squash monster just so I'd actually be awake, and it's working, I think, so it's good.
I actually oversteeped my tea. It's bitter as. Oh.
Maybe you should go change that while there's a pause going on.
No, it's too late. I just have to suck it up and drink it. It's also mate, so it's gonna be a bit bitter than usual. I ran out of my Chinese tea. It's the worst. We're ready to go. No more talk about tea. Yeah, it's been only
important. There's British influence here. We have to promote
the
tea.
Of course. I got so many tea influences. Anyway, we got a small lead for Liquid in both experience and farm. Always in gold. It's always impressive to have the lead against the Lich, since the deny, the sacrifice, often does quite a bit of work to your experience, but I think it's mainly just Afterlife only being level 2, although he does have a creep wave pushing in, and if it does hit tower and he can actually leech from his hiding spot, he should be able to hit 3.5 at least off of this.
Yeah, the level difference will probably close in as soon as he starts getting the experience from these creeps. Sad. And the Viper is probably the timing they want with the Tusk.
Yeah.
That's when they can do like a lot of things to the Shadow Fiend. He's gonna definitely be there. They are there. I think he's sized.
Radiant's top tower.
It's not a nice lane for Iceberg. They're actually maybe doing a wraparound gank. Jerax is doing a fantastic job as well. He's only level 2. He's actually coming down for bottom. They managed to get the kill for 666, and now the Omni Slash. Jerax, one more auto attack will do it. 666. Will the tower even get him? Can he change the aggro? Yes, he can. So suddenly a double kill on the bottom lane, and Juggernaut very happy with that. All the way healed back up, and yeah, they get a tower on top, but Jug
went for CSR, I think.
Yeah.
One, using the Omni like immediately is always like perfect scenario, right? You get it
and actually having it be a kill, right? Because we've often seen level 1 Omni not really doing the work it needs to.
I'm not sure if Jerax like have a mango or anything, but when he TP'd in, he just didn't tell. Obviously the Omni being able to take him down.
Yeah.
Just unfortunate. When you TP in to try help your team and then you just beat away a kill, it's always sad.
But it happens sometimes, and that's what makes Dota a more even game, and with that, yeah.
Look at this move from the Gyro. This is like C-Deck kind of stuff from TI. running at
I
them.
mean, why not? He's looking for stacks. He's seeing what he can get and
Radiant's
trying to
middle
make sure they
tower
push a
is under
tower.
attack.
Early
Five
gold.
heroes.
Yeah, I think it's an early tower push. Early gold for their whole team really helps out. We've got a snowball onto Always Wanna Fly, and there is nothing a Wyvern can do at this point. 666 actually staying around, seeing if maybe they can mount some sort of defense, but I'm not sure how CIS rejects. I called them CSI rejects. That's a different thing. Can respond to this.
That would be a pretty legit thing if you just got all the people who got like killed off CSI episodes, put them all together. That could work, right?
I doubt they know how to play Dota. They're getting ready for the defense here. Always Wanna Fly. He's got Splinter Blast. I don't know how you beat this. I think this tower probably going down in favor of Liquid, especially with Glyph already being burned. But 666 will pop up some healing, and Fodder really ready to go ham. He's going to be getting close to a mech, although I think the Korean might be bringing in boots. But Matamba, man, he is not seeing Always Wanna Fly because it's nighttime. So never mind. I thought he was going to find him, chase him down, do his
He
things.
was definitely dead to a glimpse, though. He managed to really well.
Yeah.
This is
666.
like kind of risky if they go for this stack.
Yeah, he's
Where
about-
CS, like,
Oh,
yeah,
God.
now you've got me doing it.
It happens. We've got a lot of damage coming out of Fodder. They're trying to raise him down, though. A lot happening to him, and he may go down. He pops up his one. We got a hook shot into the middle of the cooldown, and 666 is going to be the first to fall. The hook shot not... it gets enough done, and they've got one kill. They got it on the Juggernaut, and I think that they're content to back out. Maybe they can even turn this, but with it all, Matamba Man eats a mango, turning around on Afterlife. Kuroki does have the glimpse. It can't see anyone, and it's a level 2 glimpse, so not quite in range, and that's going to be the end of that engagement.
Still trying to go.
Oh.
This is like a bit over-aggressive, I think.
Matamba Man. He has one charges, I think, is his plan. He'll kill them all. I think also maybe potentially they wanted to secure these stacks.
Jarek can snipe some of these, maybe.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh.
He gets 3. That's better than nothing.
Yeah.
He's actually going in. Oh my god, he killed the shadow.
Matamba Man, one more second, he'll do it, and that was the gets 2! Matamba Man, what is going on? Is he thinking about going on to Afterlife as well? He doesn't have 1 charges, he does have 3 in a second. He could just use the cooldown casually, but it's hard with the amp damage because they know you're coming.
Radiant's bottom tower
So
is
Matamba
under
Man,
attack.
doing
I
Gyrocopter
think
things.
Blood is like really strong, and now Goblet gets scattered
They're
out by
still
his
here.
block.
This game, Lich ulti pops out, but it doesn't bounce enough, and now Clockwork Mind Control. He can't exactly get himself free, but Daring's the snowballed in. There's going to be a little bit of a shot. He misses the hook shot. The rocket hits, but Matamba Man is back in here. He's got a cooldown. He's actually being spun down, and 666 doesn't have Omni Slash. The Splinter Blast going to slow him a little bit, but Matamba Man, will he meet his demise? The amp damage is on him as well, and Matamba Man gets it away. Afterlife is going down, and will 666 be next, I wonder? And Matamba Man, he's probably actually secretly coming back in on the back line. He's actually not. We've got an engagement. Shadow Fiend, Iceberg manages to pick up Disruptor. He's gonna fall, though. They have enough poison on him, and yeah, he's goodbye. So, Ice Shot as well. 666 gonna spin. He's still blocked a little bit. Has to go the long way home, and the moment the spin is down, can they get some of these debuffs? Snowball gonna block him out, and now they are gonna slow him down as well. And while Matamba Man wasn't involved in the loss of that, because everybody else on Liquid is so ready to go, so ham,
Radiant's bottom tower is under
it's
attack.
just, I don't know what we just watched. Like,
We wanted action-packed games, right?
yeah, we did.
Liquid are bringing it to the Russians. This is good stuff. The Finnish blood is very strong, makes it very manly.
Much like with having a Husker, taking a really good advantage of how strong the Viper is early and actually going for another kill on the slaughter. Goodbye, Afterlife. I'm not sure how you dodged this one. There's going to be a little hat put on Afterlife, and he thinks he's putting the hat on Kuroki, but in fact he is the one who's going to be deaded by Fodder. Fodder should have enough damage, or they even glimpse him back just in case. The immediate TP, and that's not going to be... Oh, they get the kill.
That was so close.
I did not quite think they would get it, but Fodder proving that with 2 points in Nether Toxin and willpower. He's not finished though, Fodder. Fodder is
Radiant's bottom
German?
tower is under attack.
Correct.
So, I mean, German efficiency, getting it right at the last second. Can we do that one?
No, I think Kuroki got that last second with the fun strike coming off down. So... but he's German as well, right?
Yeah, he's German as well, so it's still German efficiency.
You are right.
German
Wrong layer.
efficiency.
Dire's middle tower.
Either way, if
Oh,
you're
look.
CIS,
One of the judges is gonna go down.
oh goodness, and Joe goes down. I'm watching the
Radiant's
Winter
bottom
Wyvern
tower
being
is under
vipered
attack.
on up top, although maybe Fodder has overstayed his
bottom
welcome. He is amp damage up, Slithering Crush comes out, and you don't do anything against physical damage. Fodder, He needs help. They're actually turning it around. Afterlife might fall to the Static Storm. He's called and braced in the Static Storm. I think he could have walked outside of it and lived, but no. It was too late, and Iceberg trying to return the kill onto Kuroki. He has a kinetic field he can put up to zone them, and he does so. It's a huge kill, though, picking off the Viper here for CIS.
Radiant's
He just
bottom
loses
tower
so
is
much
under
around the map,
attack.
though. Even getting that kill, they lost Jug bottom, they lost the tower as well. Just rotation from mind control being right place, right time to cancel this.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And yeah, this a bit of craziness coming out of Liquid. I think it's going to calm down a little bit. CIS rejects here. They really just need to, I think, step back, calm it down.
It's hard to do that though. Right now, Liquid are just running at them, and if you split up, they have ways of killing you. The hook, the tusk, well, if you try to run and they somehow get vision from like a rocket or something.
Yeah.
So I think they just have to like get on the same page, take tactical engagements as opposed to just doing what they're doing now.
We've got a big team fight and it's pulled down. There's going to be a Winter's Coast. Matamba Man has finally maybe overstepped, but on these flags, it's not being used yet. Matamba Man, he's going to finally go down to a mind control, has got a blade mail, but it is not going to be enough, and they get a huge bounty off the back of that. Can they follow up on Jarek's Afterlife? Going in, he got his sprint finally back on cooldown, but instead realizes he doesn't want to be caught in Static Storm and is just going to let them escape. But the huge kill on Matamba Man netting them 2.5k gold when this all settles down, and Liquid probably also realizing they need a bit more farm on their heroes. I want to say a little bit of that. Also the fact that Matamba Man decided on the Gyro to go Yasha first certainly ups your damage, but a lot of people these days seem to be preferring Sanj so they can be tankier in those engagements.
Yeah, maybe the TPs weren't so mindless after all, realizing it was only a few heroes, and I guess that's if they overextend on Liquid, they saw the Vice at the top, having no way to get bottom. They're the most team fight orientated hero, I guess, right now to be in the front, but Man's not. Said as tanky as he would like to be right now, but he's working on it.
Yeah. We've got another Battle Fury Juggernaut, so I don't know if this is gonna come back to bite them like it maybe seemed to in our last match, but this Juggernaut, he is gonna be keeping up his farm with this Battle Fury when it comes out.
I think it's just a decision that they lost the early game pretty hard. They're gonna try to not contest the fights, and you want to get the most efficient farm that you can.
And Jarek's just casually forcing people to TP out. Warrior's Punch can stop this though through magic immunity, and 666, I think he's just dead. He's gonna go down. Are any of his teammates in vision? No, nobody else helping him out. I don't think Lich just kind of left there with the Wyvern. I think you have to make a play to try to save your carry. I mean, yes, Shadow Fiend is starting.
That was a play. I think you just die there if you try to help them. I understand what you're saying, but if you just run into them trying to divert attention, they're going to ignore you and then they're going to kill you as well, so it's just hopeless play. Actually, spin TP is not a very good option this game.
Jerax has placed a very aggressive ward. They should have seen this. He's actually snowballing in ice shots. Warrior's Punch. Cooldown's gonna drop, and the Cold Embrace always gonna fly, gonna end up killing himself. But the Lich ulti is bouncing, but it's killing the Lich because it's bouncing to the Blade Mail target. Mind Control hoping to take this again, but his Blade Mail has worn off, but he gets it with a rocket, and now Afterlife going down as well. Can Iceberg finally get a kill on someone's the raise? He finishes the job. His TP out is too late though, and he explodes into a Requiem of Souls, and 666 has nowhere to go. Again, Liquid have gotten a 4-for-1 exchange, and this is so favorable for them, and maybe they'll be able to get more 666 trapped in there like a cat in a box. And I don't know what you do here.
This is such a whitewash, it feels like. We really need to find a way to just turn down the tempo a tiny bit.
I mean, Gyrocopter here, he has options of going. He can say, I don't want to be stunned up anymore, I can go straight into a BKB, I can finish off Sanj and Yasha and be probably a bit too tanky for them to deal with at this point in the game. And look at the positioning on Liquid, they're just constantly in CIS Reject's jungle. I mean, next game, regardless of what happens, I think the Gyro's getting banned out.
The Gyro's definitely really good for their playstyle, but I feel like this game's mostly been on the Tusk. He won mid lane pretty much, and he enables the Viper in his...
is under attack.
Right, I feel like you could Viper without a hero like that. It's not as strong.
666 taking a lot of damage, but on the other side, his teammate's in a lot of trouble. Matomba Man is Winter's Curse up. Splinter Blast doing quite a bit of damage, and can 666 finish something on the backline. Slaughter goes down, but at the same time, they finally take out Matomba Man. Iceberg might take a tumble here, though. The Requiem of Souls with the Blade Mail doing so much damage. 666 avoids that damage, of course, in the Omni Slash, but he may fall. Ice Shards just off the mark. They'll get Gold Black in exchange, and it's okay to get the Lich, but they of course wanted the Juggernaut. They might also be able to catch Always Wanna Fly, uses the Cold Embrace, just delaying the inevitable. I think it's good to waste the time here, although there's nobody benefiting from this. It's not like Jug was off farming, although I guess you could say he's working towards that. And another favorable fight, I think, for Liquid overall. Yes, they actually ended up losing out on gold, but the same amount of experience, and they put themselves in a grand old position to take one of these tier 2s.
Yeah, or Roche. But I feel like
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Roche is a good spot for CIS to fight, so be a bit too risky. Hunter be playing. You to shut off control of the woods, or deep vision out. They already have 2 perfect wards that see most of movement coming out from the Radiant. One of them's getting dewarded right now by Always Wanna Fly, so good game sense there. But I don't think they saw the one getting placed in the base, which is really uncommon ward to have at 17 minutes.
Yeah, I felt it was odd that they missed it just because of Tusk's positioning, but maybe they just think Jirax is the Ham Master. He is getting close to his Blink Dagger. He might also be... Oh, we have a hook shot. Did it land? It did land. Afterlife is going down again. This poor Slaughter, he is getting nothing. And now the glimpse back to Goldblack on a fall as well. Lich Ulti comes up, but it doesn't bounce. And with the Blade Mail, Goldblack's going to inevitably go down. Cold Embrace delaying it again. Always Wanna Fly, though, has the Winter's Curse in a few seconds. And they know Iceberg is here. They managed to push him away. Kuroki's still trying to run around. Drops another sentry for Iceberg. They still have the Static Storm. They do have a kinetic field. Can they lock in Iceberg? They see him again, and he is just going to fall. A little bit of a misplay. Kuroki getting quite low, but not dead yet, and Always Wanna Fly just can't follow out a Shadow-Bladed Shadow Fiend. I want to talk some item pickups because we have had some big things come out. We've got Disruptor. He had that blink at 17 minutes in. We've got the mech finished up on Fodder, allowing them to go even more dangerously. Always Wanna Fly. Snowball. Forest Punch brought down again, stuck in a kinetic field, and he's just gonna sit there and die. Maybe they do need to worry about taking another objective though for Team Liquid.
I don't think so right now, because you can see CIS, they aren't adjusting to the tempo of the game at all. They're constantly getting picked off, getting kind of greedy on the positioning, or trying to climb creep. SLTV also gets picked off by a good glimpse.
Another time where I thought he'd be able to TP out, but no such luck, and Fodder just chillaxing in mid. We've just got such a gold lead, such an item advantage of Liquid, and they're really pushing it, understanding how strong they are. Over 10,000 gold ahead. Probably actually 10,000 experience ahead when this graph settles down, and they're working at under 20 minutes in. They're working on a tier 3. Gold Black working on a mech, but it's going to come out too little too late, and the Juggernaut's Battle Fury means he can't fight here.
Yeah, this is going to be... I think it's a possible defense if Liquid go a bit too deep, but I feel like you're at the point where you constantly fight. Sure, you want to defend your axe. Maybe it's better you just... It isn't better, you just give it try to deep-push, but you have to be really...
Yeah. Now Iceberg's going in, they've got to win this curse. Can they do? They go? I'm really surprised they didn't go for the Requiem Soul, but now 666, he's in an awful spot. Cooldown gonna happen, 666 has no way out, and he falls. Goldblack gonna probably be the next one. He took shot it in, but Iceberg, Jirax is going for him. The Lich ult doesn't bounce nearly enough. Jirax will be brought down as Lich goes down, but Fodder, he is ready to fight. No mech, but 17 one charges. Always Wanna Fly, taking a lot of damage. Splinter Blast comes out, but the one charges are popped. Kuroki manages to get the glimpse back on Iceberg as well, and how is this not GG? And as I say that, GG called. Quit game 1. We're headed into a game 2. I think we're back on schedule.
Yeah, Liquid making sure to make the
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Good guy, Liquid.
They look really good this game, but I have to admit CIS just kind of playing the Liquid wanted. They didn't stop and happening. I feel like they just kind of played into them, and it didn't look really good. They put the heroes to like the limit most of the time and got away with it.